Okay, so we're really coming along now. In this lesson we're going to talk about another subject people do struggle with, and this is the UCS. Okay, now the UCS it stands for User Coordinate System. Okay, so we have been using the X and Y coordinate system. You have X and Y, and it's been, you see the symbol here, so X is along the bottom, Y is up the side. The coordinate system that CAD defaults to, they're called WCS, which stands for World Coordinate System. Okay, and that is this. When you work, if you work on a large project, it might have its own coordinate system. And the reason it would do that is just so the coordinates could be more local, basically. If you worked in London, the coordinates in London I think are around 52 something something something, and it becomes a bit cumbersome. So London actually has its own coordinate system, with 0, 0 being, if you looked at on a map, the southwest point of the London area. So the coordinates all go from there, and the coordinates don't get too big. And then areas like Heathrow Airport, that has its own coordinate system. So that again, 0, 0 is the southwestern point of the airport. And big projects tend to do that. There's also a problem where, and it's probably best to show you this as an example. And what we will do, we will open our building we drew, okay, and go to model space. So we've been drawing this building, we've got X and we've got Y, which is great if this building was aligned north, south, east, west. Okay, now the chances are it's probably aligned something like that in the real world. Okay, so you've probably got maybe a road running outside it, and maybe the building itself has some kind of boundary here. You'd have to draw this, I'm just showing you. Maybe I'll draw a rectangle. Again, this is just very, very rough drawing here. It's just to show you what I mean. So maybe there's a car park there. You can see that's rotated terribly. Okay. But maybe there's a car park there, and let's just do that. Yeah, so you've got your building here, and you've got some kind of, this is the boundary of the building. So let's make it red, and then this is a car park. So you're driving off the road through here. Okay. But when you look at a map, so when you look at map north, and drawings do usually have a north arrow on in paper space, not in model space. This is just for show. North might be up there, okay? So if you're using actual coordinates, as in a surveyor has gone to site and taken a GPS coordinate of each corner to set your building out, okay? And you're going to draw your building. If you're drawing it accurately, it ends up like this. That's really awkward to draw with, because when you turn ortho on, all your lines want to be this way. Okay, Now you could change your ortho around, but even so, when you're offsetting and drawing things by lengths and coordinates, it's really awkward if your coordinate is different to your building. So you create what is called a user coordinate system. This is a world coordinate where your building resides in the real world, or the project coordinate system. You create a new UCS, a temporary one of these, based on the corner of that building. Okay, and you do that over here. So pull this down and click New UCS. Okay, now it'll say Specify Origin. So we want to use the bottom left corner here. Click that. X comes first, so our x-axis will be along there. Our y-axis will be there, and you can see everything now has changed. You see this icon? So our UCS is actually this way up. And by altering our views here, we are now working in this UCS. We then repeat the command, the UCS command, and if we type in NA for named, then we can save this UCS, and it'll ask us for a name. We'll call it Building 01 UCS. Actually, it's good to have fairly short names. I'll call it B01 UCS. Okay. Now here, this changed. It did say WCS for World Coordinate System. It now says B01 UCS. Our new coordinate system we are working in. And we can change our view. So we're now aligned with this UCS. And now we can work away as we were before. But once we've finished our building, we can pull this down and go back to World UCS. Okay? And home view, which should be there. Okay, so now we're back to work, and any time we can change, because we've saved it in this drawing. We can change. You may work on large drawings that have more than one UCS, that have a few UCSs for different buildings within that project. Okay, so if you had 6 buildings here lined up, each one, if they were at different orientations, each one might have its own UCS. Okay, but that is the coordinate system. It's a fairly advanced CAD command. Usually you won't need it if it's just yourself drawing for your own benefit, or a small company, or you're drawing small projects and you tend to just use the world coordinate system. Okay, it's when you get into mapping and placing things in large maps and in actual coordinates from a surveyor, then you do use UCS. So that is the overview. I hope that wasn't too complicated. Some people struggle with the concept. Again, the best way is to just maybe watch a video again and create some different aligned buildings and give each one a UCS, and you'll get used to how it can work. Okay. One thing you do need to make sure of, we do a lot of copying and pasting in CAD. We do a lot of stealing in CAD, basically. If I was to start another drawing and I needed lights, then I might think, well, I drew some lights this morning, I've got that. So I open this, I click a light, I copy it, okay, I start a new drawing, I paste it, it comes in, I've got a light, and it brings in its layer with it as well, so it's on lighting layer. So it's quicker to do that than draw new things, and you'll do that a lot. You'll build up a catalogue of items and drawings, and you'll know where to get certain items from. When you're going to paste things in, you need to make sure that you're copying it and pasting it on the same coordinate system. Okay. If this was the same project and I had lots of drawings of this building, I had an electrical drawing, I had a mechanical drawing, this architectural drawing, and I wanted to copy a door from here and put it into all the others, I could do that, but we would have to all be on the same coordinate system, or it would come in different places. Again, quite an advanced concept. You'll you'll learn that from trial and error basically. All I want you to bear in mind is if you copy something and paste it and it doesn't come in, it doesn't look right, there's a chance you're in the wrong coordinate system. The other common mistake is you've copied something from a drawing that's done in meters and you've pasted it into a drawing that's done in millimeters. So in one case it will come in really, really small down at 0, 0. In the other case it will come in huge up here. That's because one of them's drawn in millimeters, so a meter is 1,000. The other one's drawn in meters, which is just 1. So you can see where that would confuse things. So that's it. That's a brief outline of UCS. Okay. Again, you may or may not ever use that, but it's probably something you might want to come back to if you come along that problem. Okay.